Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Atelier Ryza. The last time we returned from a grand adventure and we were about to go over to our new friends to learn some alchemy. But in between that, I have made an executive decision. Because as I was playing through learning the alchemy, I found out that it was pretty much an hour long of tutorial, backtracking, and zero story progress. So, if it seems like I skipped ahead a whole bunch of stuff, it's because I did. You won't get to see me going through the tutorial. Instead, I'll just kind of tell you what happened here, because that just saves like literally 3 episodes of me just fumbling around and trying to pick up all the things. First of all, we now know alchemy, and what alchemy is, with this synthesis, is basically a crafting mechanic. We can now gather up things outside in the world, both on the ground and from drops in monsters. And with those things, we can now make a whole bunch of stuff, ranging from other materials to make more things with, to actual weaponry and gear that we can equip. We can also make tools to gather even more materials, which is pretty cool. I really like that. The little paper icon here shows that in this recipe, we can unlock another recipe by following this little tree here. Basically, you just follow all the lines to see where you get to go. So for here, I would need to put in one of these grasses, a blue grass. And if I want to get to a recipe, I need to get 2 fire icons in this one. So it's like, oh, 1 fire and 2 fire. And now if I put a bitter root in there, I can get blessing ointment. And that's how you continuously evolve your recipe book and get more and more stuff. It is pretty awesome. This is definitely very in-depth. You can go really far with this kind of stuff. And as you make new things, your alchemy level will increase so that you can make different things. On top of that, we also got a very useful item from one of our new friends. I'll show that off right now. It is called a core crystal. If I press on the RB button right now, you can see these crystal slots, so to say. Items that you would like to use as much as you can. Normally they just fade away, like a potion, you drink it, it's gone. That's just normal. But if you put the items in here, you can use them infinitely, as long as you have the required points. So as you can see in the explosive uni, which is a bomb, it costs 2 CC. And I can keep using this item until my core crystal is empty. So about 5 times. And then I can recharge the core crystal either by going home or by sacrificing other items to recharge that core crystal. So if you make like a really high quality, super good potion or bomb or anything else, then you can put that in the core crystal so you can use your best items, your most well-crafted items, as much as you can. And I think that's really cool. It really encourages you to make the best stuff you can get. Then of course we also got gathering tools. Right here you can see a Reaper's Scythe that allows me to harvest more specific materials from the overworld. And I think I'll show you right now what gathering looks like. It's fairly simple. I think I'll go over to my little favorite place, which is the beginning of the game, the rainbow grapes. Well, we can't jump into the air and just grab all the grapes from the trees. There is some on the floor. And you can just gather up a whole storm, honestly. And then you have stuff like bushes, and you can either swing your staff at it, like this, or I can switch my item around and grab my sickle or scythe. And then you might even be able to gather up new stuff by simply switching what you use. The world is absolutely filled to the brim with materials. This is like a dream come true for someone. I'm a self-proclaimed loot person, baby. I just love gathering up everything I can. When you're out in the fields, you can only gather up 100 items, and once you get home, that is when you will be able to deposit your items into your storage. And there you can have like 5,000 items. Additionally, you can also learn new recipes by buying books from different stores, and I think that's what we're going to do right now, because there are a few stores, or a single store I want to go to in town that probably carries a book or two that we can learn some new recipes from. And after that, we'll continue with the story. Let's see, this is the boating district, and I think the store is right here. Yeah, okay, I think it's nighttime, so I might need to make it daytime so the store is actually open. Let's go for daytime. Sleep the night away. Awesome. Additionally, we can now also fast travel. We previously could already return to Ryza's room, but now we can talk to one of these boards and we can pretty much go wherever another board is. So we can go to Fresher Shop and immediately get transported there, which is really convenient. Oh. Tao, what's wrong? Has Bo's been bullying you again? Huh? Oh no, I was just concentrating on this book and I tripped. Where'd it go anyway? I hope I didn't lose it. Huh, you talking about this book? Bose, lumbar. Hehehe, I saw that. You tripped over nothing and dropped your dumb book. You look so stupid. Give it back. It's my symbology book. Huh? If you want it, come and get it. You think Boss is gonna... Huh? Boss? Can you read it? Huh? You mean the book? Yeah, I can. Here. Huh? Bose, what are you doing? You're really giving it back? Let's go, Lumbar. Tao. If it's that important, take better care of it. If you can't even do that, don't bother leaving your house. Yeah, just stay home. Bose? Bose, wait for me! What's with that attitude? God, those two are so annoying. Well, I got my book back, so it's fine. But why do you guys give it back like that? Yeah, that was very out of character for someone who was constantly being a butthole to us. That was a little strange. That little cutscene is something that can happen at random. Some random stuff can just make you, you know, see little events. But it did move us from the shop where I wanted to go, so there you go. Shop's open. Let's see what's in stock. Alright, I do have a lot of money. I had about 500 to begin with, but I found out that there's this one place inside of our own town where you can just grab water, and water is like the least expensive and most common thing you can get, but it sells for 1 unit of money. So as I was just watching a video, I kept getting water, and I got like 1,000 waters and sold them all, just so that I could buy everything I wanted. There are 2 recipe books here. We can learn flour and honey from this recipe book, so I will buy that. I can learn how to make Kurikan sweats, noble tunic, and leather protectors from this book, so we'll get that too. Let's see, noble tunic. We can also buy these things here, but I would rather just make them on my own later. There is some, as you can see, some materials we can buy here as well. And it's a bargain! I feel like the Tall Town, because I already have 11 of those, as you can see. So this is a little more rare. There we go. I'll buy those. Cotton grass, Eiche. I think there's like oak. I think I'll buy that. Yeah. It's not too expensive. I got the money. Cotton grass, I'll get a little bit of that too because it's a little rare. Tough finds. You know what? Why not? Let's just get it. Alright. Very nice. We are sufficiently stocked up. If I want to use the recipes I just bought, I need to go back to my room. And here, Ryza will study up and learn how to make everything from the books. Makes flour and honey, and then all those things. And then right here, we can check our pot and see how to make everything. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of things which are still new. Everything we haven't made yet, that will always have the new tag. You can't just go over it and get the new tag away. As you can see, we still don't know how to do this. Our alchemy level is insufficient. But yeah, right now I don't really need to make anything, so I guess we'll just move on with the story. And I'll read this out loud here, because it's really nice. When Ryza returns home, she discovers that Lent and Tao have learned where Claudia is staying, and they suggest that the three of them go pay her a visit. For her part, Ryza is curious to find out what happened to her after they saved her from the monster. So they head up to Old Town, where Claudia is said to be staying. In the meanwhile, while we were learning alchemy from our new friend, Tao and Lent were actually learning some fighting skills and book reading from our new friends as well. Hey Billy Bob and Rosie, how you doing? How do you feel about all this? Yeah, still deep in thought. I knew it. Those two are always thinking out loud. Alright. So let's make our way over to Old Town, which I probably could have just fast traveled to, but oh well. And see where Claudia is. That's the shop. It's so nice to walk through this town. It is so gentle and soft and just fuzzy feelings all around, you know? Alright. Here's the road to Old Town. Let's go see Claudia. Should be this way. Alright. It's weird that both our new friends and Claudia and her dad are staying in Old Town. That's a pretty big house. Holy moly. You think so? Can Claudia come out to play? I mean, fair, yeah. That is a big house, sheesh. Why aren't we living here? If it was empty anyway, and they're using it now. Wow. She's sitting right there. Rude. I mean, how long do you plan to stay here? Because I thought they were just gonna stay like for a couple of days. And this is making it look like they're just here for stay for a couple of months or something. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they were employed by her dad, right? Yeah. That's fair. I mean, I say they're welcome to stay. They seem like really nice people. I guess they really are here for the long run. I'm not sure if we'd call ourselves busy. I mean, Ryza just constantly runs off to do, I don't know what the hell she does outside. And those two, well, I guess they just want to hang out with me. What do you mean work like? What do you two do for a living? I'm not sure if touchy is the right word. I'd say he's more vigilant. Or you know, concerned. Getting touchy with his own daughter ain't good.
俺たちが用心棒として不足なのは
Oh, don't say that, Lent. We now have bombs!
ああ、そういえばずっと気になってたんだけど、なんで魔物に出くわすほど森の奥に入ってたの？
I mean, why were we there? Maybe she's just curious.
よくいなくなるみたいに言ってたな。なんか訳ありとか？
女の子の秘密を気安く聞いたりしない。
Why not?
そんな大げさなことじゃないよ。ただお父さんには。
Hey, Daddy!
いや、ようこそ諸君。今日はゆっくりしていって。
Why does everyone call us children? We are obviously like pretty adult, right?
ああ、こんにちは。
I
ベ
mean,
ルトさん。
look at Len. Look at those muscles. Look at that frame. We are obviously older than children. Len could take you, old
お
man.
邪魔してます。
Okay, bye.
ねえクラウディア、今度私の部屋に来ない？そこならいろいろとお話できると思うよ。ありがとう。
You know, now I'm just curious. I'm sure it's somewhere online how old these people are supposed to be. I can't imagine them to be like not in their late teens. How old is Ryza? 3? No, I don't think that's correct, Google. Let's see. They used to list all the characters. 13? I don't believe that for 1 second. They say Ryza is 16, Claudia is 16, Lent is 17, and Tao is 14. That's a little bit more believable. Yeah, yeah. I'd say that. But I wouldn't call them kids. They're, like, definitely teens. Alright, let's go to my house where we can talk more openly without her touchy dad being all around her. I guess we can just fast travel back. Easy peasy. And I guess I need to be in the living room. Excuse me. Do I need to walk to the front of my house so we can watch ourselves walk up here? Wait in Ryza's room for at least 1 day. Well, alright then. Let's sleep the day away.
休まるね。
There we go.
クラウディア君、我がアトリエにようこそ。
What is that expression you got
そ
there?
れ、これがなんかなの？
ご自慢のアトリエにお招きいただき光栄でございます。錬金術師ライザリン・シュタウト様。
クラウディアまでノリノリか。
Yeah, she is really going along with it.
それよ、そういう反応が欲しかったのよ。本当男どもはさ。本当に今日は招待してくれてありがとう、ライザ。旅暮らしだとここまでしてくれる友達もいないから。
You girls can put your hands down now.
あ、そっか。
ここに招待されたからには、クラウディアも正式に俺たちの友達で。
Yeah, we're all friends.
何の正式よ。まあでもそういう感じなのはわかるかも。
Yeah.
私の友達で。
You never had any friends because you're always on the move and your dad wouldn't let you make friends?
何クラウディア。そのケース最初に会った時に。
Oh, so it's okay when you ask it, but when Lent asks it, then it's like, oh, you don't have to give away all your secrets.
あの時森にいた理由話しておこうと思って。
そのケースが理由なの？
確か
You're whacking people
親父さ
upside
ん
the
に
head
は
with
秘
it.
密だって言いかけてたっけ？
中はこれ。
Why would you have to keep it a secret from your dad? Is it a flute? Alright.
これは笛？
Why would you have to keep that a secret from your dad?
っていうの。
I think any parent would be excited that someone likes to genuinely play an instrument.
お父さんに見つからないところまで行ってこっそり練習をしてたんだ。
Ah, that's when the monster caught you,
魔
huh?
物に襲われたと。
Yeah, let asking the real questions. Does your dad hate music?
それはちょっと事情があって。いいよ、無理には聞かないから。レントもタオも無神経に触れない。
Why are they now insensitive?
わざわざ言わなくても分かってるよ。
ああ、ごめんなクラウ。
私の方こそこうして持ってきてるのに中途半端に隠したりして。
Mm-hmm.
それよりさ、せっかく持ってきてく
I
れた
would
んだから。
love if she could start playing and it was like,
ちょっと見ててほしいな。
it's like really bad.
ごめん、ライザ。 だちょっと恥ずかしいから。
Yeah, Ryza, that was insensitive.
ああ、そう。
Don't press the matter, Ryza, it's insensitive. Yeah, exactly, Tao. You tell her. No hypocrites here.
うるさいわね。
Right.
これからも時々遊びに来ていいかな。
Hypocrites being called out is fun.
言ったろ、仲間だって。いつでも気軽に出入りすりゃいいさ。
ここ、私の家なんだけど。
Doesn't really matter. I'm sure you'd be excited to have people over and watch you perform alchemy. Let's see. Ryza had previously visited Claudia at her home, and Claudia wants to return the favor. Ryza awaits Claudia's visit. Claudia soon arrives at Ryza's house. They've already become good friends, but Claudia isn't able to come and go as she pleases. Meanwhile, Ryza decides to visit the mainland and explore Pixie Forest once again. You know what? I think that's a pretty good idea. We had a lot of story in this episode, so I'm pretty... Oh, hey, Dad. I was gonna say we had a lot of story, so maybe some action will be good for us. But Dad over here wants to run errands. Fresh out of goat meat. Yeah. Allowance. Now you're talking. Sounds like a deal. Allowance is good, yeah. We should probably head over to the shop. It's just a fast several away, so we can do that real quick. Bowden, Fresher Shop, let's go. I guess we're having combat anyway with a bear of a man. Old man, is that your dad? You grow up so fast. Samuel Marsling. I mean... Well, if he doesn't give you the booze, you're technically not paying yet, so... Jesus, this voice. Yeah, see you later, Karen. You want to talk to a mannequin too? Embarrassing parents are embarrassing. He hasn't really changed. Is he like... Does Len have no mom and like a violent drunk dad? Aw, no! That's so sad! No, it's okay, Len. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm not sure there's much we can do. I don't think there's a AAA over here. Yeah, goat meat. Looks like there's some special merchandise. Goat meat. In stock, 1. We only need the 1, I guess, then, huh? And the rest, everything just replenished. That's pretty nice. Alright. I guess we'll go and bring the goat meat over to Dad. Go to Ryza's room. Then go see Dad. Dad! Is this like a random event? Yep. You seem like you're really getting into it, Lens. I need to keep up my training now. Now's no time to slack off. It's Bose again. Hey, idiot. Still swinging the dumb sword around? What if you slip and hit Bose? I'd call that a win. Let's go, Ryza. Hey, don't ignore me. Bose wants to talk to you. What do you want with land, Bose? Your drunk of a father got into another fight. Your guardians have him in custody. Again? Damn it, Dad. The pride and joy of the Bruno family came all this way just to tell us that? I came to notify you of the decision made by the town assembly. Huh? You mean all the village elders got together about this? As his son, it's your responsibility to do something about him. That's all I came to tell you. As his son? What's that supposed to mean? I don't have anything to do with him. You're not a kid anymore. If you want to be a part of his village, you're as responsible for him as he is for you. Now do you see the difference between the Mars Lake hooligans and the all-powerful Brunans? All-powerful just because they control the water. What makes you so great? It's our duty to lead the village. We live in different worlds. Anyway, I've done my job here. Who cares about parents or families, whatever? They can all go to hell. And... sheesh, stuff is a lot more serious than we originally thought. Lent is really up shit's creek, and Boss isn't really making it much better. Although, he's starting to seem a little bit more responsible. Like, he went out of his way to go tell Lent about this issue, and he even gave Tao his book back. So, I don't know what's going on with him. I'm having some mixed feelings right now. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. After an update and gathering up some new recipes, next time we'll go over and give our goat meat to Dad before going back to the Pixie Forest. Alright, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you again here next time for some more Atelier Ryza. But until then, bye bye!